What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We've got another episode of the FM24 Beta save with Arsenal. Today's episode, you guys will know by the episode length whether it is long or not, but I'm anticipating a long episode today. We've got Burnley, Man City, Brighton, Man City. This Manchester City game, if we win or draw, we're moving on to the final of the Champions League. And we're just going to be playing until we win the league. And if we go to the final of the Champions League, we go to the final of the Champions League. So, I mean, at maximum, we're looking at 5 matches today. Minimum, we're looking at 2. That's... Ideally, we would have 3. We would have Burnley, City, and whoever is on the other side of the bracket for the Champions League. But enough about that. Let's get into the game against Burnley. Can Manchester United catch us in the league? That's the question. 6 points. I mean, in theory, they can, but... goal difference, I mean, that's 19 goals that I don't see them catching up. So we've pretty much secured first or second. That's what we're playing for today. If we draw, we get at least second. If we win and Manchester City either lose or draw, we win the league, and that's that. But I am going to be using a rotated squad today. Let's bring on Ben White and Jacob Kivior there. Bukayo Saka, we're also going to rest. We'll save him for the Champions League match. Let's bring on... Let's unfilter everything. Let's bring... Trossard's not been playing well recently. Let's bring on Smith Rowe there. Yeah, Vieira and Trossard have both been playing really poorly. Let's also not start Martinelli. We'll start Trossard instead. Let's bring Cedric here. Let's Hilson instead of Raya. We're looking at a defender and a winger of some sorts. I'm looking at Sousa, and I'm looking at... Nwaneri. Sousa, good to go. Nwaneri, good to go. Slotting right into there. So I'm cool with that. Do we want to rotate any more? Yeah, let's start Cedric instead of Zinchenko. And let's rest Declan Rice. Let's bring on Partey or El Neni. Let's bring on El Neni. Kai Havertz instead of Gabby Jesus. I think I'm cool with that. Thinking. Yeah, let's go with that. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, White, Kivior, Cedric, El Neni, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Emile Smith-Rowe, Martin Odegaard, Leandro Trossard, and Kai Havertz. We'll go with that for today. A couple of guys are probably going to be a little upset, but that's fine. We're saving you. You're fine. You'll live. Zach Steven, Connor Roberts, Halmar Ekdal, Haynes Delcroix, Charlie Taylor, Sander Berge, Jack Court, Jacob Murphy, Mike Tresser. What's Brun Larson's? Jacob Brun Larson. Zeki Amdouni. Doni? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce names. We're the favorites here. Come on, boys. Come on. Burnley start with the ball and very quickly give it to us. Ramsdale to Ben White. Kivior out to Cedric. Trossard. Odegaard, Cedric. takes the shot. I think had he crossed it to Havertz, he could have probably scored, but Trent has the corner here. Going to the far post, Kai is there, but it is cleared. And we continue. Cedric Suarez throws it to Martin Odegaard. Jacob Kivior sends it over to Ben White, all the way over to Tomiyasu. Slots in Smith Rowe, takes the shot, but was deemed offside. Free kick off the post. Still bouncing around Smith Rowe. Might have been fouled there, but referee says play on. Taylor to Brun Larson to Berge. Tries to slot in for their striker, but Trossard has the ball now. Sends it back to Kivior. Cedric over the top trying to find Kai Havertz, but is just too far for him to run onto. Oh lord, that was close. Tomiyasu. Trossard couldn't win the header, but Cedric takes the first time shot. Hits it off of Kai Havertz. We are going to VAR just in case he was offside. I think that was close. Goals awarded. 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. God, what a chant that is. Absolutely love it. All right, we'll take that. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Trent with a free kick. Plays it short to Trossard. Gives it back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. All the way back to Aaron Ramsdale. Ben White now to Tomiyasu. Cross Kai. Couldn't win the header, but falls to Trossard. Oh! Somebody was offside there. Cedric is injured. I guess we'll play Zinchenko. Let's go with that. Turn on the league table when it comes back. I guess I can do it from here, can't I? League table. There we go. Turn off. Alright, we're back. It's all good. We fixed it, hopefully. Ramsdale to Alexander-Arnold. Zenny to Jacob Kivior. Back to Zinchenko. Ben White with it. Dribbles slowly up the field, waiting for a run. Tomiyasu was open. Has the ball now. Up to Emile Smith Rowe. Fires it into the box. Trossard with an open header, bud. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. "30 minutes gone. They have not had a shot, Burnley. Good effort from Martin Odegaard. Manchester City is winning their game against Forest. Tresser with the corner. Tomiyasu clears, but only to Amdoni. Murphy takes the shot, takes a deflection out for a corner kick for Burnley. Tresser with it again. Goes to the far post. We end up clearing only to Ekdal. Murphy with the shot again. Out for yet another corner. Almost a carbon copy of the last one. Taylor standing over it. Far post again. Foul inside the box. Goes Arsenal's way. We're coming up to halftime. And I'm keeping an eye. Ooh! Hudson-Odoi scores. That's a draw. Ooh. Could be happening, boys. Trent standing over it. Jacob Kivior scores his 4th goal of the season. The assist goes to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Arsenal 2, Burnley 0, just on the stroke of halftime. Out jumps his defender. And that's how we do it. Things are going well. We've had a lot of shots on target. Keep doing what you're doing. Brun Larson. End of highlight. We are still keeping an eye on this scoreline right here. That's the one we're looking at. Odegaard hits the top of the net. Let's pause. Let's make a substitution. Trent's playing well, but he is getting tired. Let's take him off for Jorginho. Let's also take off Martin Odegaard for somebody. I have a sneeze coming. Let's take off Martin Odegaard for... let's slide Trossard over and bring on Nwaneri. Sure. I'm cool with that. Man City are still tying. Zinchenko with the corner. Foul inside the box. Pointed to the spot. We're just going upstairs just in case there was a little bit more pushing and shoving both ways. Penalty is awarded. Who's that standing over it? Jorginho. A little hop, skip, and a jump. Scores his 4th of the season. Arsenal 3, Burnley 0. Nicely taken penalty. Zinchenko throws it into Leandro Trossard. Havertz tries to find Nwaneri. Zach Steffen has it, boots it long. Zinchenko with a lovely touch, good lord. Jacob Kivior now. Over to Ben White, who just sits on the ball for far too long. But El Neni wins it back. Zinchenko gives the ball up. Brun Larson with a nice interception. Over the top, Jacob Murphy running onto it. Looking to put the ball in the box. He ends up doing it in the end. Andone wins that header. Arsenal 3, Burnley 1. Little bit of complacency within that back line. Zinchenko not jumping. I assume that was no, Zinchenko was over here. I don't know who that was, but they didn't do their defensive duty. Burnley are on another counterattack here. Benson gives it to Andone, who fucking slots it home. Lads? Oh, he's hurt. Yeah, we're not even going to chance it. Bring you on. Let's bring on Declan Rice as well for Mohamed El Neni. And let's drop the defensive line. Slow down the tempo. Let's just chill out for a bit, boys. Chill out. That'll be our final sub, unfortunately. I don't usually like subbing off a player who subbed on, but he did have a knock, and I don't even want to chance it. Jacob Kivior standing over this free kick. Interestingly, I don't know what are you doing, bud? Is that Trossard? That was a decent free kick. Fair enough. Kai Havertz taking over, corner taking privileges? Responsibilities. That's the word. That's still a favorable result right there. 5 minutes at a time. We're still keeping an eye on that Manchester City match. Kivior, gives it up. No, no, no. Oh my God. Hoof it. Just hoof it. Just slow. Just hold on. Just hold. Just don't throw it in. Just take a yellow. All right, that's full time. We've won 3-2. We've done it. Campeones, campeones, ole, ole, ole. We've done it. We've actually gone and done it. Let's all do it together. Let's all do it together. Oh, hey! Oh, we've won the league. At home as well. That means Manchester City did end up either drawing or losing that game. I assume they drew. Oh, yes. Let's watch a cartwheel. Who's doing the cartwheel? Hey! Who was that? It was you. Oh. Good win, boys. We've done it. Outstretched arms. Results ever mean we're champions. Campeones. Oh, the achievements left and right. Full faith from the board. Something. Another achievement. One for the record books. Your team set a new division record for most points in a season. And we still have 2 games to play. Manchester City end up losing to Nottingham Forest. Callum Hudson-Odoi with the 90th minute goal. Wow. We take those. Wow. Let's see. Has anybody been relegated yet? Wolves are going down. And it's between Luton, Burnley, Sheffield. Well, not necessarily. +6 would be 29. So Bournemouth, Luton, Burnley, Sheffield. Oh, God. We're champions. We're in the Champions League next year. Let's go play this second leg against Manchester City. Let's really just rub it in. Check a couple of emails here. We've certainly challenged for the Premier Division title. We've won it 3 years ahead of schedule. What was this? Oh, most league titles. Cool. Look at that. One of those awful blue little ribbons on it. Gross. But hey, we've done it. Let's move on to the game against Man City. Records everywhere. Tottenham beat Liverpool. That all looks fine to me. And we're training penalties just in case. Monthly staff meeting will request all of that nonsense be sent to my inbox. Not going to worry about scouting right now. And that individual training. There we go. Let's get to it. Yeah, you're not resting. Zinchenko will not be playing. Ben White in there. Trent's gonna play. Raya's not gonna be playing. Pilson's on the bench there. Zinchenko will be off for Yuri and Timber. Let's also bring Emile Smith-Rowe. And then I guess the usual Nwaneri and Nwaneri and what's his nuts? Sousa. Scroll down to Nwaneri. There you are. What are your stats looking like? You know, that's not bad. No red. Oh no, he does have red. I don't have my colors set up. I've gone this long, I haven't changed my numbers. We'll deal with that maybe in the summer or when the full game comes out. Anyway, let's submit the team. Let's get to it. Ederson, Lewis, Stones, Akanji, Gavardiol, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Foden, Grealish, Holland. No Ake. Nathan Ake on the bench. Calvin Phillips. I assume not Nicola Pepe? No complacency. Oh, yeah. The lads were all sorts of inspired. Come on, boys. Come on. Ten minutes in, nothing much. John Stones with it. De Bruyne. But gives it up. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Saka gets past his man. Takes the shot out for a corner. Two hands from Martin Odegaard. Going to the far post. Ederson gathers that up. Tomiyasu with the throw. Gives it to Declan Rice, who sends it back to the sender. Gabriel. Declan Rice. Saka. Long range effort. Over the top. Rodri on a yellow 9 minutes into the game. "30 minutes gone, 2 shots for both sides. Only 1 on target for Manchester City. Saliba to Gabriel. Saliba finds Ben White. Couple runners ahead of him. Over the top, Martinelli on the far post. Flag stays down, but it was straight to the goalie. Coming up to halftime. 2 minutes added. What an uneventful first half. Well, referee. Good save from Ramsdale. Ref, how long are we playing, bro? A minute of added? Oh my god. Holland has picked up a knock. We played an extra 90 seconds more than what we were guaranteed. Yeah, we're good. Let's just keep doing. If we have another half of that, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. But if we can get one goal, we will be in very, very good shape for the rest of the match. Declan gives it up. Erling Haaland on an injury gives the ball back up. William Saliba over to Benny Blanco, who tries to slot it to Bukayo Saka, but Jack Grealish steps in, blocks the pass. That's that for that highlight. Ugh. I did not like that pass very much. Tomiyasu. Odegaard. Brought down in the box. Referee says play on. Was a fair challenge. Haaland now with the ball. Holds it up. Gives it back to Pepe. It is not Nicola Pepe. Pepe with the shot. Fizzles across the front of goal, out for a Arsenal goal kick. 53,000 at, what was it, the Etihad? Odegaard scores! Come on, yes! Oh, let's go! Almost out of nowhere. I believe that was a throw-in. It was given back to Ben White. Fires it to the far post. Martinelli wins the header. Brings it down for Odegaard to just tap it in. Manchester City 0, Arsenal 1. Oh, come on, boys. We've got it in us. We're still riding that Premier League win high. We give it up cheaply there. John Stones with it, out to Pepe. Chips it to Haaland, but we intercept. Falls to Pepe, just kind of whips at the ball. Gabriel Jesus needs to come off here. Let's bring on Kai Havertz. Let's also take off Trent Alexander-Arnold for Thomas Partey. Confirm the subs. '70th minute here. Only 20 to play. Manchester City need 2 goals. Calvin Phillips with the chance there. Ramsdale saves it, out for a corner. Hopefully not too much pressure is being put on us here. Tomiyasu does well to clear his line. Nicely done. Martinelli, Partey, Odegaard chips it out to Saka. Ake wins the header though. Ben White now with it, gives it to William Saliba. Saka back to Ben White. Over the top, Martinelli wins the header. Let's make another couple of changes. Let's bring off Tomiyasu for Timber. Let's also take off, I don't know. Let's go with that for now. Just one change. Maybe in a few minutes' time we'll make another couple. De Bruyne plays it to Phillips. Well wide of the goal. Foden now. Gives it to Ake. Kanji to, was it Nunez? I think is his last name. Haaland. Oh, wow. Oh. Havertz. Over the top. Oh, yeah, that was the wrong pass. But that's all right. Martinelli with the ball is able to give it to Thomas Partey, and that's the end of that highlight. I think we're home free here, boys. 5 minutes of added time, Jesus. Let's stop. Let's make some changes. Odegaard will take off. Let's bring Smith Rowe on for him. Final change. Let's take off Martinelli for Trossard. I think I'm cool with that. Let's confirm those subs. Let's actually, before we get back into it, let's, in possession, waste all the time, slow it down, don't pass into space. Transition, let's regroup. Slow the pace down, let's not do any of that junk. Out of possession, let's drop back. Oh no, it's in transition. Slow pace down, okay, we're good. We're good there, confirm the changes. That should be good. Referee, please. Referee. Ref. Come on. We're going to the Champions League final. Well done, boys. Who will we be playing? That's the question. We are playing at Wembley. That's all fine. Oh, lovely. We qualified for the Club World Cup. That is the Club World Cup, right? Yay. Anyway, guess we're saving. Good time to save, actually. Do we know who we're playing yet? We don't. The winner of Bayern Munich against Manchester United. When is this game? 5-8. It is 5-8 today. Let's continue. Player asking price increase. Bayern up 4-0 on aggregate. We're facing Bayern Munich at Wembley in the Champions League final. I believe that happens after the end of the season of the Premier League. Yeah. So we'll play Brighton and Manchester City off camera. We'll come back in a moment for Champions League final. See you in a second. It's almost time for the game against Bayern Munich and the Champions League final. But before we get to that, we've had a number of inbox messages. I believe it was this group here. So first up, Martinelli wins Player of the Year and Players Player of the Year. Haaland gets the Golden Boot. Martinelli gets the English Players Young Player of the Year. Bukayo Saka got the Goal of the Season, which is pretty cool. Aaron Ramsdale just missed out on Golden Glove. Let's see here, 17 shutouts to 19. So it was close. And I got Head Coach of the Year. Good stuff. And then our young goalie, Arthur Okonkwo, who's on loan to Wrexham, got the Golden Glove. And then, after that, if we go up here, please. Where are you at? I think it might have been this one here. Maybe not. Our owner is going to be stepping down at the end of the season, which means takeover. Last I saw, Tycoon is thinking about it. Don't really know what that means. I think it means money and all that. Doesn't really affect us that much because well, the board have placed an embargo upon transfers as a result of the rumors regarding a possible takeover. These restrictions will remain in place until the outcome of any takeover has been resolved. Emirati investor Abdullah Salam Al-Danhani says he would make a £300 million available for new players if his takeover plans for Arsenal are successful. Well, that could be a fun summer. But we don't have to worry about that this episode. All we have to worry about is this match right here. That's all we have to worry about. Let's bring on Timber. No, not Cedric. Emil Smith-Rowe. Let's bring Maneri with us as well. Where are you at? Maneri. Let's get to the Champions League final. We really don't have to travel that far. It's just up the road. It's at Wembley. So, come on, boys. Come on. Go out there and enjoy yourselves. Honestly, soak it all in. Man, the Bayern's kits are an exact inversion of ours. That's impressive. That's not going to get confusing at all. But we're the ones in red, Bayern in white. Saliba has the ball now. Dangerous pass to Tomiyasu, but it pulls it off. Leroy Sané intercepts though. De Ligt now with it out to Alphonso Davies, up to Sané, who cuts inside, he's dribbling up the field, gives it to Kane, over the top, finds Kingsley Coman, brings it down, looking for the cross, finds the cross, falls to Harry Kane, and it's a great save from Ramsdale out for corner. Joshua Kimmich is standing over it, goes to the near post, Saliba wins the header, Saka clears it. Upamecano has the ball now. Looks to give it back to Kimmich. Rice intercepts. Saka dribbling up the field. Gives it up. How does that? Right into another highlight. Matthijs de Ligt. Upamecano now with it. Over to Goretzka. Coman ends up getting the ball now. Upamecano, Kimmich, over to Davies, Sané, dribbling up the field, gets past a couple of boys, Goretzka, Kane, Coman, wide of the goal. Bayern is dangerous. Once again, we're starting the highlight in Bayern's half of the field. As they have the ball, bring it up the field quite nicely. Goretzka to Kimmich. Over the top, Kingsley Coman brings it down. He was offside. Let's, I don't know. Trap outside, I guess. I'm going to play a little bit more narrow. In defense, they're just going right up the midfield with it. Odegaard standing over the corner heel. Oh, that was a good shot. Gabriel Jesus with the ball. Just gives it to Alphonso Davies. And scores. Arsenal 0, Bayern Munich 1. On the counter-attack. There was nobody back in defense. What was happening? Not a good goal to give up there. We'll offer some encouragement for a few minutes. Tomiyasu throws it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. A little back and forth. Tomiyasu in the box. Take the shot, bud. Takes the shot. Takahiro Tomiyasu scores his second of the season. A very important goal. Very important goal. We take those 1-1, 22nd minute into the match. A little back and forth between Tomiyasu and Alexander-Arnold. Tomiyasu finds some space, receives the ball, takes a couple touches, gets it onto his right foot, puts it exactly where it needs to be, in the back of the net. Going straight to another highlight. And somebody was offside, maybe? Hopefully? That was a weird one. I was a little worried about a penalty there, but didn't happen, so don't have to worry about it. 32 minutes gone. Another Arsenal highlight. Ramsdale back to Gabriel. Odegaard does well to keep the ball. Zinchenko to Trent Alexander-Arnold, whose first touch fails, and Musiala with a wild shot over the bar. Few minutes before halftime, Odegaard to Saka. Trent, Zenny, right at the keeper. Martinelli to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Martin Odegaard should have taken that shot, I think. Saliba. Tomiyasu tries to find Saka, but is intercepted. Davies with the ball. Leroy Sané, who's ushered back to Alphonso Davies. The Canadian international. Harry Kane up to Musiala. Tomiyasu intercepts the ball, but it falls to Sané. Davies' shot is blocked, but it falls quite nicely to Kingsley Coman, who buries the ball into the back of the net. That was an unfortunate little deflection. Poor tackle from Tomiyasu. Brings everybody out of position. Yeah, I mean, nothing anybody can do about that, I don't think. You've been unlucky. Start the second half. Declan Rice and Gabriel sitting on yellow cards. Sané's free kick finds Goretzka. Ramsdale's diving, but is over the bar. Goal kick for Arsenal. Let's make maybe one or two changes here. Our forwards are not producing anything. Let's maybe spread the width. Don't pass in the space. Let's take off probably Declan Rice, I guess, for Partey. And let's stick with that. Be encouraging, attacking. Tomiyasu throw into Trent. Maybe we can repeat our earlier goal. Not quite. It was the right idea. Saliba, Thomas Partey, back to Saliba. Trent finds Odegaard. Oh, Corner? Yep. Corner for the Arsenal. 2 hands up. Going far post. Martinelli? It's taken down in the box. Referee says play on. Saliba now gives it up, but wins it back. He's trying to find a cross. Crosses into the box. Upamecano clears it, but only to Zinchenko. So he runs up the side and gives it up. We'll play for set pieces as well. Saka's having a really bad game. Let's take him off for Fabio Vieira. And let's take off Zinchenko for Kivior, I guess? No. Ben White. Do the usual swap around. Confirm the changes and continue. Let's fire the boys up. Let's get them very attacking. Spread it out just a little bit more. Pressure a little bit higher. Up the field. I think this is going to be it here. Harry Kane standing over it. So it was a dangerous ball, but it was cleared for a corner. We got 5 minutes of added time. Guerrero wasting plenty of time. It is cleared. Tomiyasu. Oh, referee! That's got to be a red. Thank you. Tomiyasu. I'm not sure what to do about that. Choupo-Moting with the ball. Oh, we have an opportunity here. Partey to Saliba. Gives it to Ben White. Referee tells the boys to calm down a little bit. Ramsdale's in the box here for the free kick. Oh! That was a good chance there. We just need one more. I'm not sure we're going to get it. We're still playing. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Yeah. Oh, ref. Damn. Well, that's that. We don't have to watch this. We don't. That's fine. We end up losing in the final. That was unlucky. Unlucky, boys. Not going to sweat it too much. We'll come back next year and win the Champions League. But let's get on to the end of season stuff. Squad planner we're not going to worry about right now. Champions League best goal to Bukayo Saka. We'll go ahead and congratulate him. We'll view it. We'll view the top 3. This is the game between Feyenoord and Porto. What a distance to fire that. Was that like 32 yards? Union Berlin against Shakhtar Donetsk. Looks like Shakhtar with the ball. Again, outside the box, just fires it home. And the final goal, the goal of the tournament, was this goal here. Declan Rice to Saliba. Back to Rice. Saka's worldy of a shot. I agree. Few guys in the Champions League Dream Team. Let's see, award winners. Goalkeeper of the season, Ramsdale. Defender of the season, Ben White and Gabriel are on the list. Midfielder, Odegaard. Forward of the season, Robert Lewandowski and Erling Haaland. Congratulate Ramsdale on the award. Congratulate Odegaard on the award. Well done, boys. Achievements. We won the Premier League and we won the Community Shield. Let's see here. Signing of the season. Is that what that is? Yeah, Declan Rice. 100 million, 7.17. Definitely agree. Trent was a very solid second choice as well. Let's see here. Schedule. Yep, we won the league. That's all good. Biggest win, 6-0 at home against Sheffield. I should remember that 2-4 win against Liverpool. Goal of the season was Saka's goal against Tottenham in March. Let's see here. Sponsorship. That's all fine. Whatever. 863,000 jerseys sold. And I account for one of each of these. That's all fine and good. Actually, wait, no, go back. Go back. I usually skip all this in my playthroughs. Lineup: Ramsdale, Zinchenko, Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White. Interesting. Partey, Declan Rice, Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka, Gabriel Jesus. That's interesting that Ben White is there. But hey, whatever. Head coach of the month for November, February, March, and head coach of the year. Most assists, 22. 24 shutouts for Aaron Ramsdale. Worst discipline, Takahiro Tomiyasu with 10. Fastest goal, Bukayo Saka with 17 seconds. And the timeline. Yeah. Finish. All this stuff. Let's see here. Vision for next year. Yeah, that's fine. Squad dynamics are dynamics. That we're not going to worry about. Staff meeting, we'll request a summary in the inbox. Plans for next season. Let's talk about the Premier League. So let's defend the title next year. Let's that'll be it for now. Sure. that works. I guess we're playing in a friendly cup semifinal. What the hell is this? Whatever. But I think that should be where we're going to end it today. Let's go through all this. Yeah, this is all stuff for next season, I guess. But that's where... Wait, personal message following takeover. Oh, from Stan. Yeah, whatever. Don't care about it. Transfer embargo has been lifted. That's where we're going to end it today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All those fun things. And as always, we'll see you later.